I see you've brought guests.
Let's see what side of the bed I woke up on. My blade seeks vengeance. I hear and obey.
Early bird gets the wing, true. The questionable yeah, okay. Ooh.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Alright, our hand's kind of officially insane, by the way. I could have popped off here, but I can like pop off for a lethal if I stick something, right? I go this first, and then I go this, double this, this. Yeah, I could really pop off. So they don't. Do I go for it here? Maybe I do. Go for it. Maybe I don't go for it. Reason not to go for it is I know I probably was supposed to go for it actually. Then go Shadowed Ruin. I think this double cathedral is actually annoying. Is this like a combo deck? It's like a combo deck. It's also like a tempo deck. It's like a lot of things. Okay. Alright, we have to pop off here, right?
Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked? Such a perfect specimen. Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked?
Quickly.
Fabric fit for her majesty.
Get him! Dum dum dum. Another one dies. Whoa. Chat, I bet you this deck dodges a nerf unless I talk about it too much. I could still play this deck. Time to dust your quest freeze if it gets nerfed.
Anduin versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Probably don't stream. I think I'm just gonna stream like 3 hours. So fortunately, he did. Like, it's the world news, dude.
I see
A natural mistake. Wait, what the F? Dude, what the F is up with this hand? This hand's terrible. This just seems more fun than Quest. Oh yeah, this deck is cheap though. You don't even need Pelagos. So the one legendary you do need is probably Priestess, but Loy, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Oh, that's such a thing, so Loy. Do I ever tempo this out? I don't think I do. I hit another Naga here.
Sorry, Squishy.
Yeah, Samur's pretty necessary. Look, just take us like. Look, if they. Yeah, here's the thing. Dude, everybody is like. Being like, oh, BG is pay to win now. Like, have you guys been paying attention? Hearthstone's been pay to win, like, forever. I don't even know, like, it's just more of a thing of that, like, you can get one solid deck, you know? It's like, so, like, I get, like, people being annoyed about, like, pay to win, but at the same time, I'm like, this isn't anything new, you know? I need plays more than I need tempo here. There hasn't been, I know, right? So yeah, so it's like I can take my handmaiden that does nothing here. I wonder what they take here. Yeah, so it's like people are like, oh, I mean, you know, it's from Blizzard's point of view. It's like people are gonna complain no matter what happens, so they might as well do the worst thing possible. That's kind of the way I think of it. Oh, Brand plus School Teacher is so good if I ever get to that amount of mana, right? I think I'm just gonna take. I want more high tempo. They've done nothing but low tempo plays.
Anybody?
Ooh. Oh, I could do Brand, Shadow, or Devour if I ever get a good card here. I also could do Call of the Grave for next turn. I mean, this is so good if I draw Bless, right? Like I do Brand, Shadow, or Devour here. If I draw Bless and then I like I just make a giant health minion, right?
Sea floor is all treasure.
Oh no, that's annoying.
The Queen's trove is for
I want something spicy. They usually, when they do this play, they don't have a way to kill my Brand here, and then I get to go School Teacher next turn. Unless they go Starfish is what wrecks me actually, but No starfish, please.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Alright, the brand school teacher play works, chat. Give me a bless, maybe. Double identity theft, not gonna lie, seems kind of good. I also could do deliverance, get 2 of these, but I think I go for the big value plays here. Wig is meh. Alright, well. I could draw a card with this, and if I hit something... I also could double Shadow or Devour, actually seems kind of good.
Pick me!
On my brand, you know? Ooh, Mutanus, or is it Miracle Growth? Like, I can eat some shit and play a different game plan. I'll go Miracle Growth. Ooh, Nourish. No, I think I take Scale here. Scale seems the most useful. I already have this, right? I don't think I need it. Okay. I do it again. I gotta do it again. Ooh. Look. Hey, another Theotar?
Pick me!
Alright, let's see if they can kill my 16 health brand here. This is such a weird game. Sarno's Healing Back Pain. Yep. Mind-Body Connection. They're all just by the same author. So he's so their Healing Back Pain was the first and the most popular. I think the second one's the best. I've read all 3. You read them because it's helpful to read them for your pain. If you read the book, you'll understand better. Wait, do I have lethal here? Let's go, dude. I'm pretty sure I have lethal. Alright. Jet, you never math here.
My blood boils for war. The Queen's trove is forbidden. Your history.
Got him. Yep, so not gonna lie to you, your dad is probably not going to working your dad. So for it to work, you have to be open to the idea that your pain is psychosomatic. What that means is if you think your pain is caused by something in your body as opposed to sort of in your nervous system, it's a little more complicated. So the idea is like, okay, if you got bit by a snake, you might just see a painting of a snake and your body would go into immense fear and pain because you almost died to a snake, let's say, in the past. Your body has a conditioned pain response, and that's the idea a lot that the back pain is your body is kind of shooting pain into your back, but it's not something functionally wrong with your back. It's something with your nervous system, with your mind. And often the pain is serving a sort of secondary purpose as well. So that's the theory, in short. It's when people come to me, the mind is a curse. It is a curse and a blessing. But yes, I see what you're saying. So, according to the pain theory, what you do is you sort of tell your brain over and over again, well, this pain isn't actually doing what it thinks it's doing. And that works. And it's amazing that it works. So, and there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more techniques you use, a lot more strategies. Often you do things like you have to do the things that hurt you after you've been doing it for a while. And I know when I first did some of the activities that like canned activities, my body would shoot up in pain, and it doesn't anymore, but it did initially. So, yeah, so it's a thing of, if you tell your dad, if you tell most dads, yeah, so like you're under a lot of stress, maybe work, maybe stuff, and your body's kind of reacting and shooting pain in your back. I think a lot of people will not like that, because I've suggested this idea to my mom, and she hates it. And I'm like, I'm literally your son. I share the same genes as you, and this has worked on me. Like, you could easily be susceptible, but she won't do it. And that's, so it's like, just for little things of like, oh, she's experiencing some other form of pain. So it's tough in that matter. Ooh, they have a good hand, but... Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the cutoff is though. I mean, opiates work, but they have a lot of real big negatives. I know you're joking, but it's kind of the reality of it. A lot of really big negatives. Ooh, Condemn is really good, right? I think. Ooh, I could smite this. And then I think I take that actually over the Condemn here. Long history of doctors attributing ailments to psychological condition. Yeah, so.
I wonder.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
I think this order... No, this order doesn't work actually. Yeah, this order is bad. I should just kill the Trogs there. That was a bad order. I could have gone the Smite, but I thought I was feeling the 5-4 felt better there, but... Yeah, so...
A watery grave awaits. Drown. Drown.
I need Blade Master off the top here. It's not gonna do it.
Pick me! Pick me!
Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked?
Your purpose awaits.
Oh, see if that's good enough. Such a weird play. Just a YouTube frog? Happy to help, Bacon. Yeah, I felt pretty discouraged on YouTubing because YouTube is a different game than Twitch, like as a content creation. I'm pretty dead here. I'm just gonna give this one up. I can't win. YouTube. Wait, I probably shouldn't have given this up because. Are you playing with no hands right now? Welcome to the stream, Dad. So yeah, did okay. On. It's amazing the amount of people. There, I have one end the people who are like, "Wait, you have hands," and the other people they come into No Hands streamers game and they see him playing without hands and they're like, "Wait, how?" So it's all just type no exclamation point no hand show. All your answers all will become clear.
I see you've brought guests. Job's done.
Wait. I think you did two. There we go.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
You got another bandage. Yeah. Dude, everyone and their mom is streaming the last 2 days. Have you guys noticed this? But I made top 10 for most watched Hearthstone streams for English speakers. I know a lot of constituents, but in August, so I'm pretty excited about that. It was a big deal.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Cutting off their hands. Dude, not gonna lie, Divine, I thought about cutting off my foot, never my hands. I had such bad leg pain. I was like, I should cut off my foot. Like, it's so bad. And then I read about phantom limb syndrome, and then I was like, this is a bad idea. But yeah, it's a thought that occurred to me and seemed reasonable. This effing play. How good this play is, chat. You see the skill here? Do you appreciate the skill? My opponent is like, oh, I'll just remove their board. This is going to work. And I'm like, nope, you dead, dude. Oh, never mind. They got a 3-mana 3. This is tough. This is just such a powerful threat. You can see why everybody runs it, because it's like you're going through your day. Wait, what? They gave up? The skill.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Wait, this hand though. I was faded. I was looking up something online, and then I saw my hand, and I'm like, "Holy crap!" Chat, this is the hand you put on YouTube, and you're like, "This deck is easy. You don't even need the draw wig." And then I put this game where I have the perfect starting hand. They'd be like, "Yeah, we don't need the draw wig as we're up against a." You know what? That's interesting. I don't even. I just go Tempo Pelagos next turn, and play wig, and we win the game. Dude, easiest game of my life, chat.
Restia's blessing, I will find the truth.
You smudged it!
More bones to gnaw.
Nice knoll you got there. Wait, what are they doing?
I can see.
Ah, Chad, how am I so good at this game? Are they? Alright, chat, speed climb to legend. Let's see if we can get there in 2 hours. That'd be pretty impressive. I'm literally annihilating everyone with the Naga Priest today.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Mages are one bad matchup.
I see you've brought guests.
Son of a gun, chat. Oh, chat, witness the top decks.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
I realize you actually need to protect your life total in this matchup. Why? Why do you think it's important to protect your life total in this matchup? Because I was like, oh, I should just go face here, and then I realized it's probably a mistake. Sim, posso entender. Posso entender, mas essa uma ideia complicada e difícil, mas para ideias fáceis posso entender. I said the same thing like 80 times. Eu falo a mesma coisa 8 tempos. There we go. Let's I should do this first. Yeah, well, it's like nobody has any good ways to farm stuff, Death. So the high levels, people don't realize like the high level stuff affects the low level people too. So just because like you're like, oh, I'm just a low level.
My blood boils for war.
Yeah. I haven't figured out what I want to do for farming. I might just do boss rushing, which is Righteous Fire is terrible for it, but I'm finishing up my maps, my map tree, and I'm gonna like I'm gonna try and farm to like level 95. So I think that's good enough. Like I'm gonna get a Righteous Fire. Wait, what? They're leaving this alive? You're crazy, dude. You're crazy.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working. Your purpose awaits. Fire and
Game? Oh, not game. It's still... I just think that was a... I just don't know why they didn't kill this. Like, that's such a bad play of farming.
by my calculations, you need to chill out.
And they're gonna leave up my frickin' Radiant Elemental here, which is phenomenal. So I have to decide if I want to draw two here or if I want a third wig. I think I want to draw two, mainly because like I have two wigs already, right?
We have plotted long enough. Now we rise.
Okay, these were insane. Kill this. I think we don't need to do anything else here. I just need them not to freeze me for a turn, and I need this to live, so... See if they low roll this, we might win. Oh, this is such a low roll. Okay, Flurry don't hit. Okay, that's a bad minion hit, but whatever. Okay. Overdraws, nice. Wait, not overdraws. Wait. Oh, they got Salad Alibi at the last second there, chat. Feels bad, man. We had him here.
You smudged it.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Not too quickly.
Alright, see if they get polymorph for freeze effects. Bad start. Oh, they hit my good minion, but this guy's still alive. Okay.
My hand is too full.
This is pretty bad for them. So, oh no! Good thing I duplicated this dude. Is that a win, chat? Chat, I can't be stopped.
Time runs out on me. You win this.
Ah! Legends, Legends is under the no-hands chat. So good at this game, chat.
Anduin versus Illidan.
This ends now.
The light shall bring victory.
My blood boils for war.
Actual Demon Hunter chat? BG's gonna take over now.
What a find!
Ooh, not the ancient power. I could light that burns this. It's a reasonable play. Problem is I float so much mana. I don't think it's correct, but ooh, now okay. Now it's always this. I have full clear next turn. This is the VS list. I changed one card. I cut one school teacher for one copy of Light That Burns. So this is what I've been playing. They gon' die, chat. Feels good to be good at the game. And by good at the game, I mean I played Cathedral on 3. I played Blade Master on 4 against an aggro deck. And that's what separates the pros from the amateurs. This right here. Hard to port, dude, true. Look, I'm glad Blizzard hasn't caved and is keeping Blizzard Hearthstone as a game for billionaires and trillionaires, you know? Why did they just kill my Blade Master there?
Ancient power. The Iron Mine is mine. I hear and obey.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Ooh, they're actually kind of wrecking me here. Not gonna lie, I could use another taunty boy. Boom. A boon for no hands. Witness the boon, chat. That's my favorite Volk. This deck, yeah. Well, I just get like, I don't know. It's kind of, dude. I've just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, who's playing? The majority of people is Axelor. Remember, the only reason you can do arena runs profitably is because so many people are, yeah. I mean, so the one thing that the two, okay, let me break down what I think they did that I don't like and what they did that I just think is life. What do I don't like? One is that BG's players kind of felt that they were playing for gold to get something, and then they found out their gold is not useful in BG's, it's only useful in constructing. And that kind of sucks. Two, they gave a runestone system instead of just having you pay with money to be intentionally confusing and to sort of incentivize you to pay more money. That kind of sucks. I'm not a fan of those things. The other things, what did they do? They charge $15 for you to have 4 heroes in a month. That seems so reasonable to me. Like they need to make money, and they're like, we're not making money on cosmetics. Like BG's is still massively cheaper than constructed. So yeah, I don't really have a problem with that. So that's kind of like what I feel about it. You know, so one I think is fine, and one is the other two are shitty. But like, dude, I wish dude, constructed allowed me to play freaking $15 a month for all the content, or $15 for 4 months for all the content would be so insanely cheap, you know? So I don't know. That just.
My blood boils for war.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're doing. I mean, that stuff's standard practice, but it's sucky standard practice, you know. So.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
Then for dollars, yeah. So it's about selling an advantage for real money. Yeah, that's what Hearthstone's been the whole time. So that's what I'm saying. Is Hearthstone has been selling an advantage for real money. 4 heroes is massive loss. I mean, but what I'm saying is like that's nothing new for Blizzard. Like that's what they've been doing since. That's what Hearthstone has been like, and the only reason it wasn't like that is because BG's was in what's it called? So it's like because BG's was in what's it called? In beta. So you can farm, yeah. You can. So you can spend ridiculous amounts of time to get decks that will get nerfed to the ground, and then you can't play them anymore. So.
I can take them. Wait, not all of them.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Gotcha. So, I spend probably like $1,000 on Hearthstone a year, so I can have all the content and not be at a disadvantage at any server. It is a tax write-off, but it still costs me money. So.
Pick me.
But yeah, it is pay to win. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just nothing new. Like it's you know, so and yeah.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Beauty is more than scale deep.
Yeah, so I got polymorphed. So I guess my point is Blizzard is going to try and make money on the game that they made. They were unsuccessful at this. I don't think $15 for 4 months on a game that if you get massive amount of enjoyment is remotely unreasonable. So it's a thing of like, but if you get used to playing it for free, you know, you're gonna feel like you're getting screwed, and in a way you are. But $15 a month, or 4 months, for a game, like when like the amount I've paid on Hearthstone Constructed, like just makes it seem like such child's play, like so small of a dollar amount there, you know. So draw cards.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Great. Yeah. The price is reasonable. That's not. Yeah. So that's why I'm with everybody on runestones, and I'm with everybody on the fact that they got gold that they thought was going to be useful for BGs, and now it's useless for BGs. So those are the sort of I consider the negatives, like the things that Blizzard did that is questionable or wrong, and then there are things I think that they did that aren't questionable or wrong, like charging for their game. I don't think is bad. So Jombray, thanks for the 28 months. Get on that sub trade. Thanks so much, Jombray. My F tier. Oh, what is my play here? This has to be a sick line here somewhere, right? I need to get this fucker down. Excellent. Hit the light that burns here. Do I need all this mana? I could just chill here. Save. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, they're kind of in a situation where they wanted people to play BGs and then buy packs, and everyone just keeps buying the BG pass, and then people aren't playing Constructed because Constructed's incredibly expensive. So they're like, oh, I'll just play BGs, it's free. It's like the amazing free game that was BGs. It was a good run, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was a good run that you got an amazing, highly competitive free game for like 3 years, you know. Now it's gone. So like now it's not free. Now they're charging, which Dude, I mean, that's what they did, Zaxlor. That's yeah. So they got everyone addicted. I mean, but that was the plan all along, right? So.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
I think I'm F'd here. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, because everybody's saying like they crossed a line with this, and it's like they've been crossing that line forever. So I don't know. It's I mean, so here's what constructed. If BG's was like constructed, there would be a really boring competitive hero that you could get for cheap dust, and then all the fun and interesting heroes would be expensive, and you could play 2 heroes, and that's all you could do. That's if BG's was like constructed. Wait, how did I lose my wigs, chat? Oh, they Theotard it. Dang it. Damn it. I think I just concede here, but all right, we'll do one last push. I don't know. Yeah, so you would be like, all right, you can play. What are really boring heroes? But yeah, you'd have like 3 boring heroes, and you'd have to play the same hero every time, and there would be a competitive one, and there'd be 2 crappy ones that you could like get to the ranks, but like are just completely a joke at high legend. So basically, yeah, you could do that, and you could play nothing but that, and that's what constructed is. And then you would buy a hero, and then as you finally got enough dust for it, and what happened then is Blizzard would then nerf it, but you would only get it would be a common somehow, so you'd only get like 1/20th of the cost that you got, and they'd say, oh, this tier 4 hero is still viable. What are you guys complaining about? So that's the world I live in, and then I see the world the BGs lives in, where like, oh, I can pay $15 for 4 months and have 100% of the content, and I'm like, yeah, I would much rather be in their world. So. But I think a lot of people are going to come back to Constructed though, or just go to TFT though, which is the big negative of what Blizzard's doing. But it's, I think a lot of people are already coming back to Constructed. But it's a thing of like, part of the reasons BG's popularity is it was like actually completely free, and a lot of people are going to quit because it's not going to be free anymore, which is understandable. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, so, like, yeah, so.
What is it?
Yeah, I know, right? It's still, I mean, yeah, and you could, oh yeah, you could still play it at a very small statistical disadvantage. Like, and you could play it a bunch, and a small, like, a statistical advantage that makes you probably lose on average like 1% more, which will matter if you're a highly competitive player who plays the game like 30,000 hours a day. Like,
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like, I get like losing something you like for free.
Got you, friend.
I get that, like, that sucks. But oh, they're kicking my ass over here.
Hey, I got you, friend.
But like, I live in the world where people ask, hey, what's a good way for a free-to-play player I get this question every day. You know, hey, I'm free to play. What's a great way to farm dust? And I'm like, to get a good deck. I'm like, or should I craft this deck? I'm like, it might get completely deleted tomorrow. Like, and then I hear in the PG world is like, hey, well, what can I do to play this game? You know, get a more advantage. Hey, you just got to make $15. You're good for 4 months, but that's too much, you know. Yeah. I think I'm F'd here. Oh, I'm so good at this game, Chad. I just top decked a scam. Yeah, so what kind of, what is the, like, the skins, like, this is how PoE works. Like, in a way, when you have skins and you have cosmetics, it's almost like you're getting donations. It's kind of like being a streamer, right? Like, a huge amount of what I do, I make money from donations. If everyone stops donating, I have to get a new job. Probably. So it's a thing of, like, if people, they try the, all right, well, you know, we'll give people, you know, donations and nobody donates, then they're like, all right, you know, like, well, we're going to charge you money, you know, and they'll try that and maybe the game dies. But like they, so I don't know. PoE, I mean, yeah, I mean, PoE is pay to win too, but PoE is nice and it's like a one-time pay to win, but I've spent probably like $300 on PoE because I just keep buying more quad stash tabs. But it's like, it's worth it, yeah. I mean, you can, so like, but yeah, that's the like, the point is, yeah, so it's like, I think what I like in pay to win is like, so in Hearthstone, there's like decreasing marginal returns. So it's like if you get up to a certain point, but yeah, for tournaments, you have to spend a ton of money on Hearthstone because you need to be up on the meta immediately at all times. You know, where if you're just on ladder, you pick one deck, you get it. Like it can be very cheap, but like, yeah. Oh, that's true, Zach's lore. Yeah, that's a good point. I knew you cheat. Yeah. I have like 10 squad stash tabs. Yeah, so. But yeah, everything's like pay to win now, so it's like, it's I don't know. I guess it's a thing of like, how much of an edge does someone have over you who spends like if I go spend $1,000 on Hearthstone, which I technically do, but it's like for multiple servers. What advantages do I get? I get the advantage of being able to stream on multiple servers and play around with my rank. But in an actual match, I don't get much of an advantage. I think that's a good thing. Like the way that kind of is structured.
The Queen's trove is foxed in.
Let's hit another one of these bad boys.
This must be the
Yeah, so I mean, I think I I think the feeling that feels really terrible with pay to win is like if I'm competing with other people and I know like they just have $1,000 card that I will never be able to afford and I will never be able to beat them because of that. Like that feels atrociously bad in my opinion. So, but that's not actually what's happening. So.
Even further beyond! The Queen's trove is priceless!
Xeno-chan, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Get on that subject, thanks to Xeno-chan. So. Double starfish, you jerk. This is nonsense. Alright, whatever, dude.
My blood boils for war. Priceless!
We're actually just fine here.
Priceless!
Probably not. Will win games, yeah. I mean, aggro Drew can get you top 100 easily. I think at the highest level of play, but I think this deck is a #1 legend level deck. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So how much money does it take to buy this deck, chat? This deck is probably $60 worth of dust, and like more if you have cards for one deck. And if it gets nerfed, you're fucked. That's constructed Hearthstone. That's the standard I live in. So that's why I don't take like. You know, it's where nobody takes me when I say, hey, these nerfs make Hearthstone really expensive. Does anybody care? Like, does anybody care? Nobody cares. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody cares. And then, like, BG's is like, oh, you're going to have $15 for 4 months. And I'm like... My last bless, which I don't really like. And I could get Eden here. This is tough. Like what the best line is. And I've already used my light that burns because I had to.
My blood boils for war. Fire and
Yeah, chat. Like they nerf Wig back to 1/1 and Priestess and like Blade Master and Pelagos all become useless. So rough.
Your purpose awaits.
I need to draw cards here. Okay. Kind of getting my ass kicked here, but is this a positive vibes only stream? We try. I try, Elgana. Something. I think, chat. I think I'm actually. If we looked at Hearthstone streamers, and only you said that. Okay. What percentile do you think I am of positivity? There's some really negative streams. I think I'd be top 20% easily. I don't know if I make top 10%. Like, I'm not gonna be as positive as like Funki Monki. You know? Like Funki Monki is like, this positivity is radiating. You know what I mean? Like, a scale of what does that? Yeah, but seriously though. Boon. Do I silence or do I go boon here? I don't even know.
Your purpose awaits.
Dice to Zeddy. Ooh, that's a legit out, chat. All right, dude. Let's see what you got. Kripp is about his bad luck. I only watch you, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I think top 20%. Yeah, dude, somebody should make a positivity tier list or like rankings. That would be interesting. Of like, really positive is like everything is fun, the meta is great, the game is great. Alright, I think I lost here. Yeah.
You have best.
Maybe I should play some Quest Hunter to get that hero power thing done. Monsanto has been pretty positive lately. I feel like he wasn't as positive. I remember when I wasn't friends with Monsanto when I started, but I would watch his stream sometimes. I don't remember him being as positive, but I think he has a girlfriend now, so I think he's happy. You know, so I think that helps. That's my theory. he's also streaming, yeah, like not as much. That's another, yeah. So why is it? Yeah. Looks like it's better to have a. Carnival, okay. For a PG streamer? Nice. Wait. Come on. Having a partner doesn't equate to happiness, though? I feel like, yeah, well, okay. My mom is like constantly trying to get me in a relationship. Like she's more motivated for me like to get it on than I am. But I've told her like, okay, like I would like to be in a relationship, but I'd rather be in no relationship than a bad relationship. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But seriously though. Wait, what the F are they playing over there? Oh, I thought they were playing Combo Rogue. I should have seen the 40 life. Yeah, mom just wants grandkids and she doesn't care what it takes. Retweeted. Dude, my mom's been trying to set me up with this one girl. Wait, what? You stole my wait, they gave me a sire here? Wait, they gave me sire, chat. This seems really questionable. I know they got my wig though, but like, how good is their hand where they gave me sire? What the F is going on over there?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I'd rather be in a bad, no relation to that shit Hearthstone players say. Yeah, dude. How's that? I know, right? That's what I mean, Zach. What is going on with like it's the.
Not too quickly.
Pick me! Tell me, minnow.
Yeah. Chip Ross 5 players saying, dude, exactly, dude. What a top, here's a legend. Just one of the down, dude. It is. But yeah, so I don't know. Wait, what the F is their deck, chat? So many swipe rights. Yeah. I don't know. Disney story, yeah. So I mean, like, it's like not a bad thing, but it's not like it's not an auto ticket to happiness. Kind of like.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working. Leave me to my work.
Well, I have a sire win condition.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
What a weird game. Think they run Mutanus? Wait, are they actually going full Naga Priest on me here? Wait, what is going on here? This play is weird. Am I right? It's a weird play. What the F is going on here? Why are they like using all their shadow steps? They could have gotten a bunch of free spells here. Am I right? What? They're like literally. Wait, is this? Are they becoming Naga Priest over here? Okay, this play was like really weird. Am I right? Like. Ooh, I want the identity theft, chat. I like that Burns is good too to kill this, but like, this is what we call my little friend. Say hello to my little friend value, alright? Have I played anything from other classes here? I haven't, right? Oh, that's why they're doing this. It all makes sense now. It all becomes clear. Have I played anything from other classes? Not really. So these guys are kind of useless, right? But I'm going to be stealing cards, so I don't know. Alright, let's take this and... Oh, I missed the shadow step, chat. I missed the shadow step. I could have just kept doing it. Oh, it would have been so good. Oh, it would have been so good. But I got 2 jackpot spells, so. Wait. I always get shadow step from Tess. So I might be able to just keep going. I know I missed the infinite value, Zach's Lord, but we still might have infinite value. And we have inevitability, Kasaya, right? Like... Alright, I'm gonna wait for them to... Right, let's see what I get here. I drew a sprint. Wait, I could just win with like Chaos Novas and stuff now. Alright. So this always gets me Shadow Step, right? So I can use this over and over again. And it always gets me Shadow Step, right? It always does a Chaos Nova as well. So I should... Like, how does that... Yeah, it always gets me Chaos Nova and Shadow Step. That seems good, right? Yeah, it's infinite Tess. What else did I play? I played a Shadow Step. Oh, I get the 2-mana Rogue spell. Okay, so we just need to not play any minions that are from other classes somehow.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
This rogue is unaware. They're gonna play their test at some point. Looks nice, right? They got the 5/5. They got the good stuff over there, right? Little do they know, it ain't gonna do. I can't play. I can't get baited into playing sprint here because they'll overdraw my deck with my infinite deaths. I could just deal 17 to their face here. It's like not even bad, right? Like I don't really have that many more minions. I might just take that play because like I don't have enough minions to like do an OTK. It seems just like really good the more I think about it. Though if they scabs this, that's really good for us, right? Oh, I only go to 30 health. For some reason I thought I had 40 health here. Ooh, that's annoying.
My blade seeks vengeance. I hear and obey.
Bad order, by the way.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Oh no, they got Stormpike Station here? That's really bad. Was I supposed to hold the Blade Master there? I kind of was, wasn't I? That Blade Master was premature. But it's tough. I have to deal with multiple boards anyway, so it's tough. Okay. Wait, I can just go. I go silence here. And I go test.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I can do scale. Oh my god, it's so good. Wait, I hit my own face. This is wrong, chat. Should not have happened. Yeah, so I've decided how many of these plays I want to do here, but like
Your enemy's close, and your shit is closer.
what a wacky game, chat.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
Are there cards I can dump here? I need to dump 2 cards if I want to. Maybe I just don't worry about scale. Sometimes my test doesn't get shadow stepped, right? Like, which is annoying. I think I'm just gonna accept that my test doesn't get shadow stepped here.
I wonder.
You always shout, but she can get overdrawn because we have the 2-mana value generation card, and I don't. If I play a minion, then she doesn't necessarily get overdrawn. Does that make sense? She doesn't get drawn. Does that make sense? So there's no guaranteed get test back in my hand there.
Light cannot exist without the dark.
I don't know about this, but much time left in Asia? The server already reset.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Am I dead? Ah, I'm dead. Exact lethals, chat. That was a good game, though. Confirmed mark. Alright, turn my lights on.
Anduin versus Tyrande!
Your path has brought you here.
The light shall bring victory.
So much more fun. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. How about this, Zaxler? How about this? It's called Murloc Holmes. So the game you can run Gorlax, but basically once you complete the mystery, you win the game. But every time if you play Murloc, if Murloc Holmes dies, or is transformed in any way, he gets reshuffled into your deck. It's kind of interesting, right? Like, so the game is about solving the mystery. And both players start with 50 life, so it's like the easiest way to win is Murloc Holmes.
Queen's trove is forbidden!
That actually would be a great tavern brawl. Let's see if it's the mirror or if it's Naga. Okay, it's a Board Priest.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Could still be Blessed Priest, I guess. But you could fit. But that's the point, Jeffrey, is that you can play the stuff to get like if you play the Murloc the first time. Cutting Pelagos. You're the tall one, since your opponent won't kill me. I think I'd rather have Hajak. Hajak is actually bad at this meta. I think Pelagos is way better, but you might be playing Pelagos incorrectly. One of the big powers of Pelagos is for healing. So let's say you get an 8 attack minion and you take a value trade at 8/8 on like a 7/7, and then you go Pelagos buff, and you get it gets healed, which is pretty sick.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Yeah, exactly, Saxler. Ad dropped. That was good feedback too. So, I mean, so often, okay, Sean's, it's a really good thing to look and say, okay, if a card that other people think is insane is bad for me, why is that? Sometimes it can be because they're at a lower ranks than you. For me, it happens because I'm in a very high percentile of Hearthstone. but often it means they're doing something you're not. So if somebody finds something really useful or good, it often means that that's a learning opportunity to figure out what mechanic or strategy or Hearthstone principle are they taking advantage that you're not. That's often a thing that happens when you're so. Okay. Could take Zola for free mana. I think I'm just gonna take this, even though it's a long time coming.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
High plays are the best. Make 7 double. Okay.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty. Tell me, Minnow, have you done as I asked?
They have no more minions? Okay. Assuming Boone's coming here, right? I can beat this though, they're out of shit, so they're all in. I go Boone here. The biggest issue here is if I could just go Blade Master here, we'd win. Oh, we're also like 1 silence away from auto winning this game, but we don't have it, so can I kill this? I get 8. If I go Bless here, that's 8, 10, 15, 15 damage, right? Not quite. And I can't really Blade Master at 15, this is a little bit more.
I must consider.
Not hitting any spells here. Kind of rough. Okay. Alright, I have 1 more turn. We'd really like to top deck a spell, right? We have 2 draws here. They don't have lethal. They're out of cards, right? So they go to like trade here. And they push 18. And then I have to find the play here. Yeah. Yeah, they're trading on the right one. Damn. Yeah, that's rough. So they trade here because they're less vulnerable to silence then, right? If I draw light that burns, I win, right? Like, so lots of winning lines here. A lot of top decks. Oh, so good at this game, Chad.
Enlighten me.
Yeah, they concede here.
Boils for
wish.
Alright, later.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Ah, I see you've brought guests. Job's done.
How we doing? I'm doing good. Life is good. Chad, I watched that movie, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Nerfs. It's my new life philosophy. Nerfs are what the game needs. More nerfs, the better. Makes sense, chat?
Squishy, I'm hurt.
It's better.
You smudged it!
All it takes is care and death.
Oh, they're just playing,
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Love is just an arrangement away.
what? You jerk.
Pick me! Pick me!
Whoever caused the nerf. That's funny as well.
My blade seeks vengeance.
Truth, actually. Oh, I could have blessed this, and then they wouldn't be able to do this play. Might maybe a mistake, chat. But now I can bless it and still wreck them, right?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Doesn't even die to scale here. Maybe like Innervate plus like 9-drop. And then I probably not like this, chat.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you?
Wait, does it even kill me? Oh, that does. Okay, so alright. Do I have lethals here anyways? Seems like I'm short. So this is. I could do. This is. This first. Horn. Oh, I just go horn double. Yeah, yeah.
Pick me! Pick me!
My blood boils for war.
I can see.
Got him. Dude, I know, right? That dude. How does like. You grab the foot pedal.
Anduin versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
The light shall bring victory.
Good hand here.
The iron mine is mine.
It's a good top deck. Okay, you ready for our next turn? It's kind of gonna be batshit insane.
My blood boils for war.
I'm working.
Witness the skill chat.
Hey, I got you, friend.
The strong flourish.
Get in my belly! Come on!
Tell me, Minnow. You've done it right.
I can't win them all.
Got him.
Anduin versus Illidan.
This ends now!
The light shall bring victory.
Ooh, actual Demon Hunter chat?
My blood.
There's a case for me not playing with someone. The speed of the game, or just to change things up? I like this deck, and I feel like I can get away. It's also faster to get to Legend. It's good to get Legend out of the way, because if you wait too long, you can get screwed by... Where am I supposed to take the 7-drop there? If you wait too long, sometimes it's really hard to find other people to queue into. So, at my ranks, so you end up with giant queue times. Wait, did they actually propose that, Artie Bear? Oh my god. They're gonna destroy their game. I don't know if you're fucking joshing me over here, but... Like, god, I mean, are they wanting, like, do they wake up? Okay, I'm like, okay, like, I swear, you know, this is worth the react, like, it's like, I mean, like, see, okay, it's one of those things where I'm like, I hear stuff like that, and I have simultaneously Blizzard. Yeah, I know, right? Learn to stop worrying. I know, right? So, all right. No. So, look at those biceps. Chat, dude. My biceps are actually getting pretty ripped. So I did 12 reps of so dumbbell in each hand. How much weight do you think I did for the 12 reps, chat? I did this today. 50 pounds, chat. 50 pounds. That's pretty intense, right? I think I want to deny their... I'm just going to dump this card. Don't need it. I do pull-ups as well. Yep. I can do, if my brain is fresh, I can do 12, but usually I only do 8. Like if my brain is fresh and I'm well rested, I can do 12. 5-0. Do I need to? Dude, I know, dude. Everybody in Hearthstone world does like their freaking like, they post like, you know, they on Twitter, but dude, I feel like that stuff's for Instagram, which I don't actually have, but, or do I? But yeah.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I have plenty of value. Shadow Death could be good. Devouring Plague could be good. What is their deck even doing? I don't know. How do I even lose this game? I'm trying to figure. Ah, silenced, you jerk. Wait, how did they get my cathedral? Oh yeah, I forgot.
The Queen's trove is forbidden!
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
So when I started doing pull-ups, like I naturally have really strong biceps. Back when I was 7, I could I did the monkey bars all the time. It's like my strongest part of, like, it's my most naturally strong part of my body. So, but yeah, but when I started doing pull-ups, I could do like 3. But when I was also like 50 pounds heavier than I am now, so that matters, I guess. Yeah.
Consider.
Kind of wish I had taken the card draw now. I just need a minion here, which is why I'm doing this.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
I need to develop something, right? So I can lethal next turn if they do something. You'll do that though. Would you be able to forgive Blizzard? Oh, it's not like that kind of thing already isn't a moral thing. It's like a competency thing. Like if they were to actually do so I don't know if you guys ever heard of like Jack Welch. I read his book. I was very interested in business when I was younger, and he had this thing where he like, the idea in theory was you fire your bottom 10% of your people every month, and you only keep the top 10%. I feel like ideas like this are like ideas that sound good to morons, but don't actually work against. That don't actually work.
Pick me!
It sounds great. Let's get rid of our bottom performers. But what it turns into is just like people faking work and like all sorts of stuff, and then like you have somebody, yeah, it's something like but that works like, you know, like we just get rid of all our bottom people, but then you get somebody who's like really good, and then another business. Yeah, yeah, it was like, it was crazy, Zach. It was some, maybe it wasn't that much. It was every year. Yeah, and then it's like, and then like sometimes you have a team of 8 people. So like if you have to fire one person. It's like, oh, you lost your IT guy because they didn't take the thing seriously, and now your servers are going down. Like, so it's one of those things that like that sounds nice to people who don't actually know how to, like, who haven't tested their ideas in the real world. Because this is like the idea between like theory crafting and what actually, like, a lot of ideas I think sound really good in theory crafting, you know, is the norm. Dude, it is, Jeffrey. So like a lot of ideas I think sound really good to somebody who's like, yeah, like, you know, yeah. Oh, interesting, Shaded. I've never heard that. That's so true, though. Yeah. Go Heart's Law. Okay. I really like that law. I really like that law. It's so interesting. Go Heart's Law. I need to remember that. The measure becomes the target. I've never heard that. That's a really cheat some mana. I know, right? Exactly. So it's like, but yeah. But I could just go Boon on this bad boy. It's like actually so much stats. Just do that actually. It's very fast Boon. I normally don't go for fast Boons like this, but yeah. Yeah, like we're like a family. Until this family becomes unprofitable, and then you gotta go. So it's like, all right, you know. Every good family, profits are important, right? So.
Leave me to my work.
Faithless.
Yeah, so I mean, I like I can, that's like the way I look at things is like, yeah, is like what actually, you know, like I don't know. So what do I do? Ooh, this is annoying. Maybe I silence here to get rid of this. Actually, I think I do. This is such a
I wonder.
They don't teach at Harvard. Yeah, so record. I mean, kind of, yeah. I've thought about like I keep thinking about doing reruns on this channel. So when I go out, I want to see how many people still watch the stream if I put a rerun on. So I got this going so I can turn this on. Wait, is it?
Hey, what are you all standing around for?
Let me see, right back. Hey everyone, so you can see this, but I haven't figured out how to get the sound working. But yeah, my current. So I thought about doing that basically. I think it might be a great idea. I'm not sure. Haven't decided. Ooh, I think I take the Blademaster play. Boone is so good here too, though. But they might run some like bullcrap polymorph. I think I'll take Blademaster seems good here. Yeah, so empty greens. I know, right? So I think it's recorded. So then I could like go put a rerun on and then come back and then finish up the stream. Grubby does this. I've been watching, dude. Grubby's like killing the stream. He does reruns a lot. So, and he gets about like 1/8. So, but if I got like 200, 300 viewers on a rerun, I'm not sure if that's also good for, but, how to rev the subterranean. Yeah. Okay.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
Your purpose awaits. You win.
Got him. They're playing a wacky deck over there. But yeah, I have to figure out how to make the sound work for it, so it does not apply. It does not apply. We don't even know if there's going to be a competitive scene next year. You gotta find a GM with rootstones. Like a lot of these competitive stuff, I don't know. Like it's now that like the prize money is so low. It's just so much energy for so little that like as a professional, I'm always like maybe I'm just better off just streaming, you know. Oh yeah, most people are like you for the queen. So yeah. So that's what I'm wondering. But like, it's a thing of I could put a rerun on for like 4 hours, keep the stream going, and then come back. And I'm wondering if that's a good or bad decision, you know? Price money's rootstones. Ironic. How long did it take you to grind to top 20k legend? I mean, like, when I started, I've never been 20k legend once, Jeffrey. That's the truth. The first time I got legend, I think I came in around, like, 1800. So...
Won't stop shattering.
Fire and blood! Fire and blood!
If you're always there, yeah. So it's just so if I'm always there, so then if I have a rerun, like that's the idea is like if I'm not going to be there when because I'm going out for a bit, I can put the rerun on, and then some people will be like, well, I'll just tune in because I can go to sleep on this, you know. So it doesn't. So I'm just wondering if it's a good idea or not. I think it's worth trying. I became convinced it was worth trying when Mr. J Wong told me he did it, but he wouldn't tell his viewers, which is funny. And then all his viewers, like I tuned in the next day after he told me, and they're all just shitting on him for being like, "Is this live or not?" Which is pretty funny. Yeah. Well, you'll recognize when so. It's the interesting thing of like with a chat, like it gets a little bit interesting. I could have done the different order there, but I felt like this increased the probability of me drawing the wig, so. Hearthstone almost competitively. I've been playing Hearthstone since like 2017, I think. And I won my first tournament, I believe, in 2018. So, yeah.
Priceless.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Priceless.
That's a weird play, but I mean, I was so I didn't understand Hearthstone as well as I do, but Hearthstone's a constantly updating meta. That's what I tell people. Like, you don't need to be the best player in the world to do well in Hearthstone, because if you're on top of your shit, you can do really well, basically. Does that make sense? Alright, we're gonna draw a good card here.
My blood boils for war. Priceless.
Did I ever have lethal there? I don't think I did. Or play decks that counter those decks. Okay, that's actually a phenomenal question, So if you look at the decks that have the highest win rate, and let's say, for example, let me find a deck that counters a deck. Because one is part of the reason the decks have high win rates is because they counter decks, right? So, Quest Priest has a 49.6% win rate at Diamond through Legend, but it counters Aggro Druid and it counters Miracle Rogue. So why is its win rate 49 even though it counters some really good decks? Try and figure this out.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Everyone is playing. Alright, I'll give you guys the answer. The reason why Quest Priest's win rate is only 49%, even though it crushes some decks, is because not enough people are playing that deck to justify it. So everyone's playing Druid, exactly. So when you look at win rates, it's kind of saying, given the current, what people are actually playing, not what in theory they should be playing, this is the win rate of the deck. Makes sense, chat? So, what does that mean for you? think I have lethal here. 8 health. I'm gonna go for it.
Pick me! Pick me! Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
You win this one.
So, when you pick a high win rate deck, it usually means it already is exploiting. It's already countering something in the meta. We look at some decks as more of the counters. So you should probably like the safest strategy. Now, part of the reason counters work at the really high ranks is the meta is really weird at the really high ranks because there's so few players. So imagine on average a top 100 legend, it's like 20% mage and like 10% rogue. But let's say let's say like Luna is playing Miracle Rogue. Let's say Jay Alexander's playing Miracle Rogue. Like there's like 4 big Miracle Rogue players who are streaming and they're playing Miracle Rogue today, and it's like all the rage to play it. And now you go queue Crest Priest that normally has a 49% win rate because you have a read that there's way more Miracle Rogue today. You can exploit that trend. And so that's where when you have really big sample sizes, you're best on just doing the statistical exploit as opposed to like the niche exploit. Does that make sense? So yeah. So the high win rate decks, but like, so let's say you play a deck and it has a high win rate and you're not winning with it. What does this mean? 1, it could be small sample size. 2, it could be you are getting unlucky queuing into a lot of a deck that beats your deck. 3, it could be actually at that rank or whatever you are, there's just a lot of people who play that deck. That's something not captured in the statistics. So there's a lot of things that can go on there. It could be, yeah, so there's a lot of different things that can go on, but the most likely, especially for like, so that's why there are certain decks I think that pros don't take seriously. For your trash, well, no, that's actually probably the least likely answer, unless you're just new to playing the deck, because then you're relative trash. What does that mean? That's a term I just made up. Because you got to a certain rank. So Blizzard puts players that are at a similar skill level as you because of your hidden MMR. So you might think you're trash, but your opponents are equally trash, right? So if that makes sense. Yeah. So if you're losing a lot, it's not because you're trash. It might be you're not as good at this deck as you are at other decks. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of different reasons going on. So even though the overall win rate of a deck, it could be you play the other deck better. Yeah. So I'm trying.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody? Priceless.
I'm not gonna go wig here because I feel like they often go silence here. Yeah. So a lot of things that can be going wrong. It's usually as not as simple as like. Silence this guy. Yeah.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Okay. Wait. Oh, do I just win here? How much damage do I have here?
Pick me! Pick me!
Your purpose awaits.
Any questions? Priceless.
You don't. It's not a bad idea, Sep. Putting a cap on every sarcastic kappa keeps you safe at night. All right, just saying.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
It's like you guys ever watch Alien versus Predator, where they have the girl, like the woman they're clearly going for, like sees the you know, very sexual, and she's talking to the main character, and like she has a gun, but she's like, oh, they're like, oh, why do you have a gun? And like, oh, I'd rather have a gun. It's like a condom. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And then she gets killed. Obviously, because they have to kill off the slutty character, you know. But yeah, it's like it was.
My blood boils for war. The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Let's make the board a little bit smaller here. Seems good. Good example. So yeah. Watching Prey, I have not. I mean, those movies are like, they're not very good anymore. Like the originals were good. Like every sequels get trashier and trashier. But buying packs, mini set is the most efficient way to buy gold. You should buy every single mini set. If you can't, you need to adjust your behavior if you want to maximize your. Another silence, you jerk. Am I F'd here? Pretty sure I'm F'd here, chat.
Tell me, Minnow. You've done as I asked.
Son of a gun, chat. Am I dead? I think I'm dead, chat. Feels. Did I maybe I needed to go trade hands gamer there. There's no out here. Damn.
You have best.
Oh, I had an out. I missed it. But yeah. I mean, technically, the most efficient way to win gold is do. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna charge my phone.
Anduin versus Hazelbark.
Here for a lesson? The light shall bring victory.
So, if you have a good base collection in Hearthstone, it's not that expensive. But getting that base collection is very expensive. So, if you're a player who just wants one deck, Hearthstone is absurdly expensive. But if you're a player that wants to get a base collection and craft a few legendaries, it's not that bad.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Because remember, you get dust is incredibly expensive. So pretty much the general theory is you never craft commons and rares. You always get enough packs. You can get all the commons and rares. Then you craft a few epics and legendaries. But the problem is you need more of this. So maybe you get like enough for all the commons and rares and a good amount of epics, and then yeah. So it's rough out there. School teacher's nice.
The Queen's trove is forbidden. My blood boils for war.
That's quite a lot. I mean, it's entertainment. You have to decide how much. There's lots of competing sources of entertainment value out there, chat. You have to decide what do you think is valuable entertainment. It's if you could if you compare Hearthstone to playing a free card, like a free game, Hearthstone's very expensive. But if you compare Hearthstone to going out to the bar, which is what I compared to, when I started playing it, I was like, oh, I can stay at home and have a great night for like a few arena runs, because that's kind of what I was playing at the time. I was like, this is a bargain. Like, yeah, so.
Pick me!
Just gonna chill for a turn. Clear next turn. Moving. Great night. Talking to us. Yeah. Yeah. So, there are ways. I mean, it's like there are ways that if you want to make there's so much free entertainment out there if you're crafty. So it's a thing of like, I don't know. I have like, it's a weird thing of like, okay, what is, because people feel very entitled to their free entertainment. It's like, it's entertainment. It's not like, I'm much more like people being entitled to like, I'd like to have a doctor that can You know, like that seems like yes. That seems a better thing to feel entitled to, you know, than like, oh, I need constantly new content in my game every single month, you know? Yeah, we have pay to win healthcare. It's rough out there. Imagine you got like two politicians running for office, and one's like, "I will, you know, have your healthcare finally be free to play, and you'll only pay for cosmetics like plastic surgery," and then you have another politician be like, I think your games should be all free to play, and you only play for cosmetics," and all the gamers like, "Screw healthcare, right?" We want the free to play games, you know? You saying, yeah, exactly, Mercado. Look. I don't know. So it's healthcare microtransactions, dude. My grandma, so like she got charged like $80, and then I think her insurance would have paid for it, but she wouldn't stand for it. She got charged like $80 for taking one of her own Vicodins, and she's like, "What the hell?" And they're like, "Oh, you know," but it's like, oh my god, it's like so toxic.
I see you've brought guests.
Tusks won't stop shattering.
My blood boils for war.
I'm going for a very weird line here, chat.
Can't stop this snowstorm.
It's a very aggressive line. I could have just done the simpler line. See if I can hit this. Okay, I hit this. I think okay here.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Ager's already reset. Training. So yeah.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Your purpose awaits.
Sticking this rating elemental has been insane. Cause like, I'm kind of just wrecking them here, right? Like. Oh no, if this dies, I'm very sage.
Who knows what secrets will
Wait, what? Man, they're so dead here, chat. Hola. Es yo, el jugador sin manos.
Fabrics fit for Her Majesty.
Do I have lethals here? This is, if I hit Bless, I have lethal, right? Am I guaranteed to hit Bless? I think I am. So this is, I go this, I get 3, yeah. Helgos is lethal as well. Don't think it is, but I have guaranteed to hit Bless here, so we have lethal. Helgos isn't a Naga, so... Got him. Welcome to the stream, dude. Dude, it blows people's minds that the streamer called Nohandsgamer actually plays without his hands.
I can't do that.
It blows people's minds. They're like, what? How?
I don't have enough mana.
I see you've brought a guest.
Silencing your own minions, yes and no. The problem is it works really well on the boon in the perfect situation, but also if your opponent has 50 life, it's hard to silence your own minions when other minions on your board are frozen and get a lethal. So it's not as good as it seems, I'd say. They picked a fireball? I guess you could say that, Paladin. Wait, what? No! Oh, my wigs are going to be so expensive here, chat. Ooh. Wait, I can't even tempo this. Son of a gun, chat. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked here. This is really bad, not gonna lie. This is quite bad. I didn't draw a wig. When we didn't get on board fast, we're kind of getting our ass kicked here by... Oh god, it's rough out there. Chat, I'm actually strategically getting my stuff buffed so that their spell guide isn't as good. It's kind of nutty, right? I get the watch post and I could just buff up a giant watch post, chat. Alright, deal with it, buddy. That's incredible. Amazing.
Do you take me for an
Melinda? You jerk. How? Wait. Oh, they go up to 6 mana maybe or something like that. I don't know. How does this interaction work? Does anyone know? Mechanics chat? Anyone?
Your purpose awaits.
It does? Oh, that's rough. I think we're gonna lose this game. This looks pretty bad, chat, not gonna lie. I need to get the light that burns. I mean, I'm kind of so dead here, right? Okay, we're fine here, right? Watching so... No! Dead, chat. Chat, is everybody streaming today because of the, Alright. Is everyone streaming today because of the new BG's patch? Right? Seems like a lot of people are streaming today. Because end of the month? Oh, okay.
Anduin versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
The light shall bring victory.
Actual rogue, chat.
Job's done.
Diamond, this is new month, dude. But yeah, it's Asia. Trying to get the legend as fast as humanly possible, Shane. Jay, you gotta spend your mana.
The dead never rest.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
Oh, I'm about to lose. I can feel the loss coming, chat. I could have played Treasure Guard to play around this, which would have been an interesting play. Because it would have blocked this. I didn't think they'd go in this fast. Hello, Insan. Coin weapony, dude. I'm actually kind of fine here, right? Wait, what? I was like, I'm fine, and then they did that. What is this nonsense? Oh, there's Rev out there. Oh, God. It's probably the right play from their point of view, but... Lone Shark and Miracle Rogue seems like a good card in the deck, because it's not... So, unless you're a Robot Wizard, chat. Chat, have you seen Robot Wizard play this deck? Dude, he's insane. But the rest of us mere mortals have to accept our limitations, aka it sucks. So... He's a wizard, Harry.
Stone by stone, storm wind shall fall.
Animistic shapes? No. Right, so he's just real good. Right. There aren't as many discovers in the Miracle Rogue deck, so animations aren't, I think, as big a problem as like something like Veil Weaver. Witness the scams, chat. Not the scam I was looking for, but a welcome one. Alright, you never have Wicked Stabs in your deck, right? Like, people cut those, right? Rev out there.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
Your path has brought
Hero Power face ever the play there? If you can look at their hand and see they have Wicked Stab, yes. If you can't, I'd rather go for the play that is more likely to win. And but yeah. So the problem with that is they can go hero power and hit me in the face, you know, and they might equip like the 1-mana weapon, and that might allow them to win. I don't have like a 2-turn win condition there, so I'm gonna need more time to win there. So that's what's rough about that play. If that makes sense. So if you had a very strong read, but yeah, so those kind of spots they're very difficult because they're very low probabilities. What does that mean? You have to look at the odds of me winning with hero powering in the face, very low. But the odds of me winning with the 4-drop mana spell, very low as well. So what's the better play when both plays are bad? And that's what you have to evaluate. So most players will really show their biases in spots like that because they'll think, well, you see this a lot more when you have the opposite. When you have almost a for sure path to victory, you'll be like, well, obviously we do this play because you know that play wins like 100% of the time. And somebody else will say, well, obviously we do this play. Why would we do this play? Because why wouldn't we do the play that wins 100% of the time? Yeah, and it gets really annoying when you're having debates with pro players and everyone's like, yeah, why don't we do the 100% win rate play? Like, you're an idiot, you know? And then you're like, yes, okay. Hey, Kevin. I could save this for Edwin. But I think I'm going to do this. Because this gets me in a powerful place. They can't shadow step these now. And like, it's damaged, so they can't backstab it. And I'm all ready to go Handmaiden here. So yeah. Is right there. They went Shroud, and they played both their minions there, right? So what does that mean? It means the probability of Edwin goes way down. If let's say they go Shroud and they have 2 minions in hand, and they play the Knolls, well, Edwin probability goes way up. So that makes sense. I could have just taken silence there and killed this, which would have been a very interesting line.
Fire and blood.
And they're playing defensively here, which is kind of interesting, but all they need is one powerful play, right? Here comes the Edwin. I could have picked this. They did have the Edwin. I like how I say these things. Sometimes I say things that turn out to be super true, and certain things make a new account. No, I'm just playing on Asia, dude.
SI7 should remember my
the day already passed. This is awkward.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Draws me 2 cards. Okay, so if we hit a silence here, we could hit maybe like we hit a premium pop off like we hit, but we've used a lot of our low mana stuff, so yeah.
SI7 should remember my name.
We hit the silence, that's what we needed. Still in the game, but this is a really strong play though. Wait, I can just go, do I have a Blade Master clear here? Not really, right? What's the play? I don't clear here, right? You always play this guy, right? The shadow stepping him, interesting. Okay. Am I effed here? I'm pretty sure I'm effed. So I can silence, but like, I'm pretty sure I need maybe Priestess here to even have a chance. Alright, I need a Priestess. It's like one in, wait, I can't even hit this, right? I don't know why I thought I could hit this. Okay, yeah, it's over. You ever thought about making a Smurf account? Not that intensely. Unless I already do Shane, alright?
Your soul shall be mine.
The light.
You ever see your Mama 69? That's my Smurf account. Yeah, chat. Basically, if you see an account that you don't recognize that's #1 legend, that's me.
Job's done.
I did an analysis and I found if you get too many #1 legends, your audience just doesn't find you relatable anymore, and then they go to other streams. So that's why I only get #1 legends on my Smurf accounts. Only once in a while do I get it on the main account, you know? I can get rid of that. Right? Alright, I fixed it. No more dozing Kelfkeeper nonsense.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
I could hit 0 drop here. Exactly, dude. What is going on over there? All in chat.
Your purpose awaits.
Someone streaming Curse Lock. Probably it's Dumpster Legend. I mean, Zoo Curse Lock. Do you mean like pure Curse Lock, or Zoo Curse Lock is not even uncommon? Just uncommon at the highest ranks. But if it's a pure Curse Lock, like Control Curse Lock, it's a little more off meta. Okay. Yeah, that's a little off meta. I don't know. I don't know if anyone is streaming it, but witness top deck shot. Drew the card. I mean, it was more like my opponent didn't hit Shroud and then they lost. True story. I think I turned it off. I can turn it back on.
Anduin versus Tyrande.
The moon will give me strength.
Oh, it is bugged, I think. Let's see, refresh. Oh, it's working again now. I hope I don't do that every time. If I have to do that every time. Yeah, I mean, the easiest way to get to Legend is to outplay your opponents. The easiest way to outplay your opponents is to have bad opponents. So people think everybody thinks they want, oh, I want the 11-star bonus. You know what the 11-star bonus means? Really tough opponents, chat. I think a lot of people forget this. Could have taken Bless there, might have been better. That's not a good play until turn 6, so...
Job's done.
Stone by stone, storm wind shall fall.
I remember I got to Wild with the no star bonus really fast because I like won like 20. I won like 18 games in a row, but it's because like my rank was way lower than how I actually play. So I don't play anything here because they're almost always going to pop off here. And by not playing anything, I put them in a position where they can either pop off or not, but they can't use like their 2-mana spell. So it makes things, these minions actually hurt me. Does that make sense? Like, are they going to Shadow Step this again? Yeah. So like, they're giving me more time to hit like better combos with these plays. Like this 4/4 is nothing here, right? Like nothing I can't handle. So I don't think I play things again. It's kind of funny, but like it's just wrong to play things because playing things just plays into their cards.
Choose soon.
I wonder. I wonder.
My blood boils for war. My blood boils for war.
Must choose quickly.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
So I can go Blademaster Pelagos and then go Serpent Wake now to do 10 damage to all. I also could just go Blademaster Shard Silence. So I have some powerful plays here. We'll see if they're good enough. I had to play minions to do this, which is a big negative. Looks like I lose. Let's be top deck like less here. Because the stealthy boys are going to be too big here. Yeah, I'm a dead no hands here. I'm pretty sure they missed lethal, by the way. They could have pushed 4 and like, yeah, so... But it doesn't really matter. I have nothing to beat this.
best.
All right, I'm gonna call it a night. This is a short stream, chat. Going out short stream again tomorrow. I have nothing to do this weekend. I think I'm gonna grind hard this weekend. But yeah, short stream tomorrow. Long streams hopefully Friday, Saturday. Because I don't have plans. So we'll grind it all night. All right.